IRS whistleblower Gary Shapley spoke with Brett Baer last night. It was a fascinating conversation. He says the biggest charges against Hunter Biden were left on the table. Listen.
Is there criminal implications in what you were investigating when it comes to Hunter Biden?
Oh, absolutely. The most substantive felony charges were left off the table. Evasion for 14, false return for 18 in 2019. So as of right now, in the information that's been out there in the public, it uses a term in excess of $100,000 for 2017 and separately for 2018. The true number is $580,000 of failure to pay for 2017 and $620,000 for 2018. Yet this document puts it close to $100,000.
Again, all at the direction of people kind of overseeing all this.
Yeah, I mean, I was left out when that happened. The relevance of 2018 tax year is that doesn't even include the false business expenses that he claimed, and that the prosecutors refused to charge.
That was a long soundbite, but we really wanted you to get a sense of what we're talking about and the scope of all of this. Byron York joins me this morning. Great to see you, Byron. I mean, you listen to this. Gary Shapley is very credible. Why is Hunter not getting the book thrown at him?
Well, that's the big question here.
Yeah.
And incidentally, we not only have the testimony of Gary Shapley, who was the supervisor of the Hunter Biden investigation for the IRS. We also have the testimony of a second whistleblower who is anonymous, but who was the lead case agent working this case for the IRS. He had detailed, granular knowledge of this. And they felt that there were two big criminal charges they could have made, and you heard them just mentioned. One was tax evasion for 2014, and that concerned the infamous Burisma money when Hunter Biden was put on the board of this corrupt Ukrainian energy company. And the reason, the problem is, Hunter Biden had Burisma pay him, and then he gave the money to a Chinese company run by a friend of his, and then the Chinese company, quote, loaned Biden's money back to him. So Hunter Biden claimed that he had no income at all from this. He was just getting loans from this company, and those weren't taxable. So they felt that was clear tax evasion. And by the way, the statute of limitations has passed, and Hunter Biden just got away with most of it. The other issue was Hunter Biden did not file tax returns at all in 2016, 2017, and 2018. Only did so after 2019 when he got sober and he was faced with a paternity suit. He had fathered a child with a stripper in Arkansas, facing a child support suit, and to deal with that, you have to produce financial information like tax returns. So he filed some tax returns, but according to the IRS, he falsely claimed deductions. For example, he claimed $10,000 deduction for membership dues for a sex club. Now, IRS investigators actually went to the sex club in Los Angeles. They talked to the owner. They confirmed that it was indeed Hunter Biden. So they felt there were a lot of things like that in Hunter's tax returns that were clear, false evasions of taxes.
What a sweetheart deal it was indeed. But I'm going to move on, Byron, because I want to get to this story. The latest Fox poll showing that Donald Trump actually has gained ground after his latest indictment. Yeah. You know, in your latest op-ed, you talk about how all Republicans, even Trump haters, if you like, agree that he is being unfairly treated. And is that why you think he's, you know, it's a rally round the flag moment?
Yeah, this is a huge obstacle for anybody running against Donald Trump in the Republican primaries, which is not only does Trump have a huge lead, 34 points over Ron DeSantis in this new Fox poll, but when you do focus groups, when you do polling of Republican voters, no matter who they support, no matter what they think about Trump, they all believe Trump was unfairly targeted from 2016 on, when he was a candidate and then president of the United States, mostly in the Russia investigation, what Trump calls the Russia hoax. Right. And they feel that he was unfairly targeted, and they are sympathetic to him for that. And when there's a new indictment for him, even if it's completely unrelated to the old stuff, they put it in context of that belief they already have that he's being unfairly targeted.
And that's what the polls reflect. Byron York, terrific stuff as always, Byron. Thanks for being with us today.